And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
This is now today's lineup.
Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
There's the whistle. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected. Oh, good-looking ball.
Such good technique.
Now it's Martinelli. He's gone forward.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's a shade optimistic. Waneri. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Speculative strike. Saliba. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Kulusevski. Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Waneri in with the challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Raya has that under control. Pedro Porro gets a foot in here, driving on and making good progress. That's good vision. Tries to get it clear, but they've got it again. Now it's Trossard.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Saliba. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's in plenty of space here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Out of play for a throw.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Timber. Now it's Martinelli. He's got away.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Timber. Martinelli. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
With the father of a boy in the green
Well, you have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither...
Saw! There it is! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Now it's Son Heung-min. That has not gone well. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
The attendance for this match was 71,515.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Rice. Havertz.
Oh, great feat, that.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, he's found him in space. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Son Heung-min. And he cuts out the supply. Tottenham are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. And here's Sterling.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He'll try from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
He's gone for goal.
Added minutes has been indicated.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Richarlison, clearly the target here.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be quite a scramble for the ball, but we know who has the magnetic impact.
4 added minutes on the board. That is a great pick out. Now it's Sterling. He's found a way through, shapes to shoot! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Tottenham have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Sarr voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games